सो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू लंदन ड्रीम्स। मैं अभी बाहर निकला था क्योंकि थोड़ा धूप निकली है काफ़ी दिनों बाद, क्योंकि अभी स्नो के कारण रेन काफ़ी हुआ, बारिश हुई और फिर धूप निकलना थोड़ा मुश्किल ही हो गया था। सो मैं सोचा इसी बहाने वीडियो भी बना लेता हूँ। सो आज का टॉपिक बेसिक मेन यही है, जैन और मेन टेक वालों लोग के लिए जो जैन या मेन टेक में आ रहे हैं। क्योंकि जब आप आते हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स काफ़ी एंजाइटी रहती है इंटरव्यूज़ एंड डिफरेंट और भी प्रोसेसेस के लिए, पर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे जब आपका कैश आ जाता है, लेटर आ जाता है, आप वीज़ा आ चुका रहता है, तो थोड़ा सा लोग लाइक टेंशन में आ जाते हैं रिगार्डिंग interview on the airport. So I'll be talking about the same, and I will be sharing my experience as well, कि मेरा experience क्या था during the interview. So interview काफ़ी short था, so मेरे लिए इतना डिफ़िकल्टी नहीं थी अगर मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूं. So it was not so difficult for me. Of course, back in India, I was also worried about the airport interview because, like, of course, being a student, I also searched on YouTube and different platforms. So there's a kind of hype regarding the interviews, but it's like not the same most of the time. I'm not saying it's like they do not take the interview, or sometimes they even, I heard about that they even take a long interviews and like take you apart from the line and ask you some different questions if they feel doubt. But most of the time they don't do with most of the students. So it was same applied on me. मेरे लिए इतना difficult नहीं था. So मेरा बेसिक जब मैं लैंड किया एयरपोर्ट पे, तो इनफैक्ट मैं वो भी दिमाग में नहीं था मेरे कि इंटरव्यू होगा. But when I was standing on the line, in the line, so during the line I understood, because there was like a huge crowd, so I understood that why was the crowd, because every counter was taking a 5 or 10 minutes interview. So that was the reason behind the crowd, and I like subconsciously remembered that there is a interview. So तब मैंने बेसिक क्या किया कि मेरे पास जो पेपर डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे उसको मैंने बाहर निकाल के अपने पास रख दिया कि मुझे दिक्कत ना हो अगर बाय चांस वो फ्यूचर में क्या ऑन द स्पॉट मांगे. सो मुझे वो दिक्कत ना फेस हो कि मैं फाइंड करूं और ये वो. सो मैं अपने तरफ से घर से भी रेडी होके आया था, जितने भी प्रिंटेड डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे. सो द बेसिक क्वेश्चंस उनका यही था कि what is your course, and like which university you have applied, and the most question like they have forced on me is why you're coming late, because like few again and again questions were coming regarding the same continuously, that why didn't you came early like in Jan intake, क्योंकि मेरा कोर्स जैन इनटेक में स्टार्ट हुआ था, बट आई केम ऑन 1st Feb, so I was like 1 month late. So they asked me regarding the same, that why did you come late. So just you need to be like you don't have to panic. Of course sometimes people get panic and they get themselves into trouble, which should not be there, because if you are like panicking, they will consider you that you are lying or something like that. If you like providing the truth, you have the confidence and they'll understood that the person is not lying, because if you are 1 month late, that's not a crime. At the end it's your money, your education is going, so they don't care about that. They just care about the fact that you are not doing some illegal activities. So उनका मेन कंसिडरेशन यही रहता है. आप किसी भी इंटरव्यू में आप देखेंगे, उनका एयरपोर्ट इंटरव्यू जो भी आप फीडबैक सुनेंगे, उनका मेन कंसिडरेशन यही रहता है कि वो इस एस्पेक्ट को नहीं देखते कि आप लेट आए, कि आपने ये नहीं किया वो नहीं किया, क्योंकि एट द एंड यू हैव like got the visa, so you have provided all the documents. So there was only basic questions that what is your course, when is your course starting, what is your course like, title name, like my in my case it's business management. So they were not asking any deep questions. Like in university interview there's different scenario, they ask some like modules or something like that. It depends upon university to university. But in the case of airport interview they do not ask like some intellectual questions or your deep rooted course questions, that which module is going to be coming in the second year or first year. So you don't need to be worried about that, but you need to be worried about the like your confidence. First of all, you don't need to panic like situation. Most of the student panic, and due to which the officer finds something, and at the end they consider that you are lying or doing some illegal activities or whatever in their mind goes on. They can consider it because they have the right. So you should not panic, and you should not lie any situation, because you got the visa. So the UK government has provided the visa, so now you are kind of not answerable to anyone, like in kind of justifying. You just need to tell what has happened, what documents you have provided, and that's all. You don't need to like add some cherries, because at the end your visa has been qualified, like you have got the visa. So you don't need to panic. So the basic questions were the same. What's your course? So the main question was around why didn't you came early. So I just told them I was struck with some other visa application for other countries, and even I was like my application got delayed to the college I'm going, just because of some universities in the UK. At the end they have like rejected my CAS letter, so I have to like restart my application. So that was the main reason why like I'm coming late, because the college issued my CAS letter late due to the earlier university in UK which I applied. They have rejected my CAS. So I have like mentioned all the scenarios, and they have considered me, and rest they have like provided me the stamp, and I was like move on to the outside the airport. So that was the whole interview situation. It was, I think so, around 5 to 7 minutes. It was not more than that. So these all were the questions, but the things you have to remember, I would say, keep the printout papers, like the documents, in a hard copy, and also keep a downloaded copy on your phones as a soft copy. So, and it should be downloaded, it should be not on your mail or something like that, because sometime if you're not able to connect with the airport Wi-Fi, it would be issue for you. Like I have heard some of my friends have faced issues regarding the same. Like they asked for the tuition fees which you have paid, because he has not brought the soft copy. Like I have brought the soft copy for my tuition fees payment, offer letter, and everything. But I think so they have just asked me for the offer letter which I have shown them, and rest the questioning was going on. So in my friend's case, like he was not having the soft copy, so the fees was of course paid. That's why like at the end he got the cash letter, that means his fees was paid. But the officer said that you should bring a copy or show me a copy. So he was trying to log in into his Gmail, but due to internet connectivity he was like facing issue. Few other questions, like you should remember your course date, like when it is starting, your address where you're going. Like they have asked me also like my address, the even the postcode. So sometime like I have mentioned the postcode, they have not asked because I was remembering it. So आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा अपना एड्रेस जहाँ पे आप जा रहे हैं, इस क्योंकि ऑफ कोर्स आप इंग्लिश कंट्री में आ रहे हैं. सो यू हैव टू नो योर एड्रेस, रिमेंबर इट थरली थ्रू योर माइंड. यू कैन नॉट से दैट oh it's here, because they would consider that you are not serious about it. So please remember the course name, dates, university. Try to remember university address, and these all things. I'm not saying that everything you have to remember the modules or something like that. Just remember the basic things of your course so that they cannot finger on you that you are not serious about your application. So these were the basic question. And also the main reason I'm saying be confident is that you like during my interview they have asked me my course date. So by mistake I have like mentioned them the enrollment date, which was the university, like the college enrollment date, which is not correct. Like on my offer letter it's different. My enrollment date is not my like the course starting date. These two dates are different, but like I was confident about that because I was sure that this is the only date. So they most of the time 90% of the time they do not check. And I'm not saying that you try this, that you don't remember and tell everything in confidence, because sometimes they may recheck. So do not be so lenient. But of course if you are confident, if you have missed some or the another questions or provided wrong, they would not like take it seriously. So आपको at the end कॉन्फिडेंस रहना पड़ेगा कि आप कोई इलीगल, ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग स्टूडेंट हैं, पढ़ने आए हैं, फीस दिए, सो यू हैव टू बी नॉट लाइक under confidence regarding this. So interview, of course the airport interview is nothing. I would say I have given some interviews for universities in Europe and even in UK. I can say they are little bit tough sometime if you are like applying for some little bit good universities, because they ask some detailings. I would not say it's tough, but you need some preparation time. But for me, like I was not remembering that I have to give interview. Suddenly I saw the line and I have to go and give, like they were asking questions. So I was just telling the truth. Just keep your English fluent and just the normal English and go on with that. So they would not consider you any other aspect, and they would like provide you the stamp and you will finally arrive at outside the airport, where you can take the taxi, take the trains and go with the apartment, like with the where you want, like your student accommodation or somewhere else, wherever you are residing. So ये मेन था मेरा बताने के लिए. ये वीडियो इसीलिए बनाया था कि क्योंकि काफ़ी जैन इनटेक और मेन इनटेक में आ रहे होंगे काफ़ी लोग, सो उनको काफ़ी हेल्प हो सकती है, क्योंकि ये इंटरव्यू से काफ़ी लोग पैनिक करते हैं. सो प्लीज़ डू नॉट पैनिक. मैं भी पैनिक करता था जब मैं इंडिया में था, बट आफ्टर फेसिंग इट इट्स नथिंग. सो बैक इन इंडिया इट्स काइंड ऑफ हाइप कि इंटरव्यू है, कुछ लोग ऐसा वैसा कर देते हैं. इफ़ यू आर डन लाइक if you have no faults in your profile, of course you don't need to be under confidence. So please like be polite and give all answers whatever they are asking, and provide the soft copies and hard copies in your hand, like you should have every document. I would say necessary documents printed and soft copies, like the extra documents, in your phone, and should be downloaded. Try to keep it on the desktop of the mobile so that you can easily find it if they're asking. So if you're providing like soft copy also, they will consider that. But if like some main documents, you should have soft copies also. So sorry, the hard copies. So मैं ये वीडियो को एंड करता हूँ, और आपको कोई भी डाउट हो आप इंस्टाग्राम पे कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं. मैं वहाँ पे हमेशा अवेलेबल हूँ. Hope to see you in the next video and hope this video helps you. See you. Bye bye.